Welcome back, everybody, to FedEx Field, just outside of our nation's capital. It's Seahawk football as we rejoin the action in the second quarter. They'll look to throw. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. And this offense on third down today, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be third and forever. Now back to throw. But he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. But Charles, this offense just can't seem to get off the ground.
But the quarterback, he has to keep picking himself off the ground because this pass rush, they've been on him so far in a big way. 3 sacks here in the first half. He might tell his offensive line, quit helping me up and just block the guys in front of you.
It'll be a 48-yard punt. 5 there on the return. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. Brian Robinson Jr. making his way back onto the field. A 1,000-yard campaign in his sights, Charles, but needs a little bit of a kick here down the stretch to reach it.
And sometimes at this stage of the season, you're looking for that extra goal, right? That extra motivation to accomplish what you want, not just as a team, but as individuals. He's got to stretch a little bit to get there. That might be what they're talking about during the practice sessions in their meetings. Hey, we can still get this done. Let's go ahead and feed him the ball.
And the offensive line, I'm sure they're well aware of where he stands as well.
They are, and I think for them, it would be an even better accomplishment to get there now because it seems like a little bit of a reach.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. That one good for 26 and a 1st down.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a 1st down.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To throw is Brissett. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Second down at 4. Play action now. Brissett. Thomas brings it in. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the 1st down.
Brissett to throw on 1st. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. 2nd down and goal. Brissett. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Middle of the field, he's got McLaurin. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Sly able to put this one through. And we have action on the scoreboard just before halftime. It's 3-0. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Seahawks going to take over now late in this first half. And with a little under a minute to go, they may try and work their way into field goal range and try to tie up this ball game. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. To the right side and complete to Metcalf. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one. 2nd and 4. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. A gain there of 30 big ones.
Now that certainly solidifies how to attack this 2-minute drill right before the half. I don't think they were going to try and run out the clock, but now after that big play, their thoughts are certainly of trying to score and get some points before the half.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. Over the middle, that's caught by Metcalf. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. So on 3rd down, the they'll try to get 3 before half. It'll come from the right hash. It's a 47-yard attempt. Myers' kick is good, and that will tie us at 3-3. So a big play before the end of the half to get them into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first half. So we've reached halftime in a low-scoring affair, just a pair of field goals. 3-3 is our score. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach!
Okay, Brandon, time for a sprint.
Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter. Okay, Coach, yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. DK Metcalf of the Seattle offense about set to take over once again. You look at the numbers for him, and 1,000 yards obviously well within his sights, barring injury. He will get there. The question, will he get there in this game?
Well, he would love to. Duh, right? Of course he would. But, you know, watching him play this year, we often talk about defenses, you know, allocating extra resources to try and stop a guy of his ilk, right? But you know what else kicks in? His pride to say, okay, I don't care how many you throw in my direction, I'm still going to find a way to get open. I will use different moves. I will move against formation. I will come underneath routes and try and run through some people and kind of get natural picks in order to work his way open. He wants to get that 1,000, and he doesn't want any less passes to come to his direction.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw here. Out to the right, he gets it to Lockett. So the completion good for 6 yards, and that'll make it 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down, executed it to perfection. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They looked like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there were very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Now what we're seeing, this is much better from this offense because so far in this game, no touchdown to this point. And what's usually a direct correlation? Very few explosive plays. That's been their issue. Not able to make that big shot downfield or break one off, but a nice game there for a first down.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Here's 2nd and 8. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
He's not quite about the game there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take which you can get situation. Got out to the tight end. And that gives him much better opportunity for him to third down.
Field goal would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. So that was all you're looking for on a play like that. Get the first down and keep the drive moving.
Yeah, it just looked to me like he just said to himself, I've got this. I'll take it. I'll pick it up, and let's keep moving. Get the first down, get a new set, and let's start over.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. He'll look to throw. That's complete right around the 8. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. 2nd and 6. Over the middle, it's complete. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. They'll try for the first with Walker. Well, this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
So on 4th down, here's Jason Myers for the Seahawk field goal. This is less than an extra point, just a 19-yard attempt. Myers' kick is good, and they will take the lead here in this battle of field goals at 6-3. Well, they don't get a touchdown here in the opening drive of the 3rd quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you've motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. First chance for the Commanders' offense now as they head out for their opening series of the 2nd half. And they find themselves down on the scoreboard following the field goal a moment ago.
And I think even though they trail in the game now, I would consider that a win for their defense, and that's probably what they're telling the offense when they get to the bench. Hey, the onus is on you guys now. Get back out there and get us the lead back.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. Throwing again, Brissett on 2nd and 10. That's out to the flat for Gibson. Takes this up just short of the 30, but he was able to avoid that earlier tackle. Nice move. Brissett on 3rd and 2. And he finds McLaurin. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
Off the play fake, here's Brissett. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Uchenna Nwosu, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
The job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. Now Brissett. And that's incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. Here's Tressway now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And the fair catch is taken at about the 13-yard line here. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it'll be Seahawk football as they take over deep in their own territory. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
Walker now on 1st and 10. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He lets it fly for Lockett. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. He'll look to throw.
Setting up the screen here. This is Walker.
And this will not get close to the 1st down marker as he's brought down at the 26. We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at FedEx Field. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. A big kick, 50 yards that time with a return of 4. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Out comes the Washington offense as we get a look at the playoff race in the NFC. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. Brissett, throw complete there to Thomas. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
I got the sense that the defense created a little momentum for them there, didn't they?
Did their job, forced the punt. Now, nice start to the drive. Offense has to do their part.
Yeah, they certainly do, but what a great start for them. They got to go thank the guys on D.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. 2nd down and a run by Robinson. And they'll hold him to 3 there as he takes this up to the 47. Washington on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This will be 3rd and 5. Brissett taking a shot for Samuel. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. And now the punter, Tressway, as he sends this one away. And a fair catch call for it made just outside the 15-yard line. They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Here's Walker to start the drive. closed up quickly there as he gets it up only to about the 17. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Looking to throw. Now, a quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now back to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. Again, he'll drop to throw. Repeat of the last play, finding Walker. And in search of 8 yards, he was able to convert the first down. Back to throw again. Hard throw, incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock. Really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
A good kick, 48 yards, 4 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Brissett sets to throw it. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Robinson up the middle. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Throwing, Brissett. That's Samuel, caught left side. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 70th catch for him on the year. Like so many others, this goes for a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
A first down throw for Brissett. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43. Brissett now. Throwing it Terry McLaurin's way again, and he's got it. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
Personal foul. Defense.
Well, certainly those are the types of mistakes they're trying to avoid as they attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
And let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't cost them in a significant way. Yeah, one guy committed a penalty, but now the entire defense has to pay the price and try and rise up and overcome it.
From the red zone now, Brissett. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Brissett again. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. Touchdown! Antonio Gibson, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Commanders have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And he's got it as the lead is now 10-6. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it concluded with the touchdown pass to Antonio Gibson. And we will not see a run back here from Harris. So all eyes on this Seahawks offense. Down by 4, a minute 56 to go. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on first down. They'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Back to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. Back to throw. Throw out wide to Walker. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play now leads us to a 3rd and 3. He's back to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. First down now, but that clock rolling. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute. What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the fourth quarter.
And, partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try and steal this win away.
Myers connects on the PAT. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages, as a field goal now can only tie it. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Taking it about the 1. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. And now it's Washington's turn, trailing by a field goal. 40 seconds to go. A possible crippling loss to their playoff status in the balance, barring a late score. Here's Brissett. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And incomplete on the deep ball. He was trying to get it to Terry McLaurin, but it's going to be second down. Now Brissett. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And he's got his guys set up great now. First and goal. And the Pigs get at the 7-yard line.
Well, that simply is a missed opportunity. They're in position. If they take the ball downfield and score, they got a chance to win the game. Instead, they cough it up. I don't think next week at practice is going to be a whole lot of fun for him.
On the other side, no bigger time to force a turnover when you've got that small lead.
Yeah, and when you look at it from the offense's perspective, taking care of the ball is so important. I know they're going to have all kind of ball security drills in practice all next week.
And the ball smacked down on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal. Again, Walker. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Now the Commanders going to burn the second of their timeouts. As it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ballgame. They'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal. They'll try and run Walker. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. And his kick is good. And that will add 3 more to their lead. It pushes it up to 6. Well, they come through with 3 after forcing the turnover. But CD, second half, you're starting inside the red zone. Obviously, they would have liked 6 out of that.
Absolutely, because that's all you're thinking is how do you get it into the end zone? You want the field goal to be the last resort. In this case, they gave it a great try, but did have to settle for 3.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal? And they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive. A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach would be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield and punch in the end zone without turning it over.